Hey guys, happy hashtag Motivation Monday, Magical Monday, whatever you want to call it. So, I was doing some brainstorming, and again, I always kind of run this through with Nancy. And I was, going through a lot of the conversations I've been having, but also a lot of the problems that a lot of network marketers have. And what I wanted to do with you guys is to give you 10 clear cut signs, 10 clear cut statements or things to look for, cues of when you may have to let someone go that's building with you in network marketing. And I think this is going to ring true with a lot of people that are coming on here. And as always, if you're coming on here live, say hi and where you're coming in from. Tag some teammates that you feel may need to watch this. Share this with your team groups or pages. And Rhonda said she has gotten good at letting go. Awesome. Hey, Roseanne. But also make sure that you throw me some emojis, some wow faces, some hearts. These are, so there's, I wrote a big list, but what I did was I broke down the 10 most common ways of, and this is when you're having conversations with people. So, and I know that we all want to keep our teams together and we want to always lead people. We don't want to give up on them. But again, you guys know that I live by something called the 51-49 rule. They have to want it 51% for themselves. You have to want it 49% for them. And if that's switched, it's never going to work. Hey, Gina. So here are the 10 things. So when you're building with someone, and this is a builder of yours, and they're constantly telling you they are busy. I am always busy. Sorry, Roseanne. Sorry, Gina. Sorry, Rhonda. I'm busy. Now, we all have lives. We all have things to do. We always make time for what is most important to us. And for that person that's on your team, if it's really important for them to do this business, they will find the time. They will make sure that they are not always busy. So if you're constantly trying to help someone on your team and they're just saying, sorry, I'm just really busy right now. I have this, I have that, I have something else. They're always busy. It may be best just to let them go. And here's what you can do. You can simply say, Roseanne, I totally respect that you're busy. I just want to let you know when things settle down and you want to focus more on the business, let me know. I am always here to support you. So that is a very genuine way to just let that person go, not saying, well, you suck, you're not serious about this, see ya. No, don't make them feel bad about it. Acknowledge that they're busy. And if time ever frees up, which it's not going to because people that are busy always find something to keep them busy, you just bless them, release nice and easy. So that's number one. Number two, you're taking this person through what they need to do to brand themselves and put themselves out there, but they're constantly telling you, I'm not comfortable posting on social media. I am not comfortable posting all over social media. Now, here's the thing. If you have someone on your team and it's 2020, I don't care how young or how old they are. If they are not comfortable posting on social media for their business and for the product and for the opportunity, they are not cut out for network marketing. And you don't say it like that to them. So say Kara says, you know what, Scott, I'm really not comfortable putting myself out there like that. I don't think I can use social media. Well, I would say, Kara, I can respect that. And I don't want you to force this business. So why don't you just enjoy the products? You can talk to the people that are in close radius to you. And if you ever change your mind and you want to step into a more higher level of this where you do want to learn and use social media, let me know. I'm always here. So you're cutting the cord and you're letting them go with grace. So again, it makes you feel better because you're not forcing this person to do the business anymore, and they're not forcing themselves. So that's number 2. Number 3, when you start to tell people that, listen, it's really important to put yourself out there on social media, but namely to do some Facebook Lives. And they say, well, Roseanne, I'm not comfortable doing Facebook Lives. Now, this is not a non-negotiable. If someone doesn't want to do Facebook Lives, that by no means that they are not serious about this business. There are plenty of people that have succeeded in network marketing without ever doing Facebook Lives. But what I'll tell you this is live video like this is the best way to build the know, like, and trust factor with your network. And if people they're comfortable doing the posts, but they just cannot get out of their own way and do Facebook Lives, and it's something that's part of the team system and you're doing it, and they're just so resistant to it, they're just not comfortable, they won't do it, don't force it. Meet them where they are. And at the end of the day, if they're not happy with the results that they're getting within their business, you can say, listen, I know that you want more out of this business, and I know that Facebook Lives would help you. If you're not open to it, there's nothing I can do to help you. But if you are, there's some simple things that I can teach you to get you more comfortable to do the videos. And again, you provide a solution for their problem. If they are unwilling to take your solution, you let them go. Number 4, and this is a big one. So you're nurturing this person in your business, you're coaching them along, they're doing this, that, or the other, but you always find that this always comes up. They are always in a lack mindset around money. Always in a lack mindset about money. I can't afford this. I can't afford that. We're broke, and I'm in debt, and all this stuff. And here's the problem with this. This is not those people's problems, and it's absolutely not their fault. What you guys have to understand as you're building your teams, because there's such a low entry point into network marketing, meaning most anyone can afford network marketing. It's not a few $1,000s to get started. It's a few $100s at the most. So it's going to attract a wider range of people. And the wider range of people that it attracts, the more people with a lack or broke mindset will be attracted into it. And now you're in this prosperous mindset profession, and you're trying to teach someone that has had broke thoughts most of their life how to switch that off and to have a prosperous mindset. If someone is constantly living in a lack mindset, they will drag you down. They will hold you back. You don't put time, energy, and effort into people that don't want your time, energy, and effort. So a lot of the times, we're almost forcing people to do this business. But the fact is that when you can cut the dead weight, you'll rise above. And you'll also make room for those people that really do want it to get attracted into your business. So pay attention. When you're talking to your team, pay attention to their dialogue with money? Do they live in abundance, as Roseanne says? Do they have a lack mentality? Network marketing, there is no room for lack. There is no room for lack. You have to have a prosperous mindset. If someone knows that they're, really lagging in the money mindset, focus on money mindset. Now, so you have someone in your business and you're coaching them along. And no matter what you do to help them, no matter what advice you give them, no matter how much you're there, they always seem to have an excuse. They have an excuse for everything. Why they didn't show up for a call, why they can't afford this, why this fell through the cracks. They always have an excuse. Most of the time, when you're building a team in network marketing, it's not that you're doing anything wrong, you're just spending time with the wrong people. Thank you, Roseanne. But here's the other thing. For those people that are building teams, and you may have a small team, and you have 4 or 5 people that are quote unquote building with you, and you know in your heart that they're not the right fit. They have a lack mentality. They have excuses. They're not committed, but you don't want to give up on them, because if you give up on them and you cut the cord, then you're basically at square one again. But here's the thing. If those people aren't building the business anyway, if they're not enrolling people, if they're not building teams, they're dead weight. As soon as you cut that cord, you're going to start attracting the right people. If someone always has an excuse for everything, they don't deserve your time. Again, we are giving too much time to too many of the wrong people, where the right people are waiting for you to give them the right time. Number 6. And this is a strange one, but it's true. When you tell one of your builders what it's going to require them to do, you're going to have to go get people's information. You're going to have to give your information to them. That person says, well, I'm not comfortable exchanging numbers with people. I don't want to give my phone number out. Here's the deal. Network marketing is about trust. If you aren't comfortable, A, asking for a stranger's number, B, giving your number out, you can't do network marketing. Can't. It's impossible. It is absolutely impossible if you are unwilling to exchange numbers with someone else. So if you have someone on your team that's telling you, hey, Roseanne, I am just not comfortable giving my number out to strangers. I am not comfortable asking people for their phone numbers. Now, that's a big problem. If you have a hard time asking someone for their phone number, that person's going to have an even more difficult time asking for someone's credit card information, email address, and home address of where the products are being sent to. If someone is not comfortable exchanging personal information, they don't have a shot. They need to go find a job. That's what Roseanne says. So guys, if this is making sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. And again, I want to help you guys shift that mindset so you start cutting the dead weight, so you can start rising up and start attracting the right people into your businesses. Gina says, I once had someone ask me if she is going to have to talk to people. She said she doesn't like to talk to people. Well, Gina, that is the purest definition of someone that should just enjoy the products and should absolutely not step anywhere near the business. Remember, when you are building your business, interview these people. If they're opening their own business underneath you, you have to interview them. Only certain people should be doing network marketing. You guys know this. Number 7. So what a lot of people are taught is to do this thing called their list of 100. Write down 100 people you know. It's BS. That list of 100 gets you absolutely nowhere. You blow through that warm list. First of all, you feel dirty at the end of it because you're prospecting family, friends, coworkers, people that you don't want to prospect. And then at the end of it, you're left with no one. So if someone tells you that they don't want to expand past their warm market, Scott, I am uncomfortable talking to people I don't know. And this goes back to what Gina said. They have a fear of wanting to talk to people they do not know. So here's the deal. For any network marketer that didn't know this, the people that make the most money in network marketing are the ones that talk to the most people. The people that make the most money in network marketing are the ones that talk to the most people. So not everyone is cut out for network marketing, yet there are tens and thousands of people that are doing it that shouldn't. The people that are great at network marketing, they're sociable, they're outgoing. They like to connect with people. They don't mind selling. They don't mind hearing the word no. They don't mind using social media. They don't mind investing back into their business. Those are the traits for the making of a great network marketer. Not someone that wants to, listen, I only want to talk to my friends or family if it really means me going outside of that. I don't know. I'm not comfortable doing that. Well, there goes your run in network marketing. If you can't prospect past your warm market, just enjoy the products. Gina said, I was afraid in the beginning, but I got over it, and now I love talking to people. That's another amazing point. You can learn to talk to new people. It's like a muscle. No one goes to the gym and looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger after one workout. You have to constantly build that muscle. So you have to build that muscle of talking to the cold market, to talking to new people, because then it doesn't become a big deal. And Roseanne, I have grown to love talking to new people. Now, so if this is helping, type a Y or yes in the chat box. And again, tag teammates that you know that need to hear this. They're struggling right now because they're hanging on to these people that just aren't serious. This is going to help you qualify people for your business so much more. It's going to make your life so much easier, I promise you. So I have 3 more. Personal development is key. Elizabeth said it. You got to develop yourself. Network marketing is a compensation plan. It's a personal development journey with a compensation plan attached to it. Now, here's another thing, and this is the truth. If you have someone on your team right now and you are constantly reminding them of team calls, don't forget, Roseanne, don't forget, Gina, don't forget, Elizabeth, Monday night's our call. If you have to text people and email them to remind them of when you guys are meeting every single week, I am sorry, no matter what that person says, actions speak louder than words, especially non-actions. If that person constantly has to be reminded to jump on the team call, now it's in the very beginning when you're onboarding them, you give them the information for your team call and you say, listen, every Monday night, 8 o'clock is our team call. Here's the information. I'll see you there. You should never, ever have to remind them again. Ever. And if they're getting on that call, if they're getting on that Zoom because you have to constantly remind them, not a good fit for the network marketing industry. When you want to build this business, number 1, you want to know when the team calls are. And number 2, you are willing to jump on. You can't, it's in your calendar. What's Monday nights at 8? That's our team call night. Adult daycare center. I thought it, Roseanne just said it. People are running adult daycare centers. These are adults. These are grown people. If they can't make the time to get scheduled enough to mark down in their calendar when the team call is, they're just not serious. Number 9. Every company has corporate events. Every year, every company has corporate events all year long. Teams even have team trainings. You find yourself constantly reminding that person about team and company events. Did you get your ticket yet? Did you get your ticket yet? Did you get your ticket yet? So this is what I used to do with my team. Hey, Roseanne, did you get your ticket to XYZ event yet? Or I would say, Roseanne, are you going to XYZ event? Yep, definitely going. Awesome, so you must have gotten your ticket. No, not yet. Oh, so you're not going? No, I am going, but you didn't get your ticket yet. I'm going to get the ticket. Well, when are you going to get the ticket? I'm not sure yet, so you're not going. And it's this back and forth. Every company lists where the events are and where they're taking place, when they can be live. Dragging people gets old really fast. Yeah. And Roseanne said she's been guilty of reminding her team of for everything, no more. And that's the thing, Roseanne, and I get it, because we feel if we don't, if we remind the team, then 2 or 3 of those 5 people may show up. And if I don't remind them, no one's going to show up. But if it was important to them, they would show up no matter what. I knew when I would have my team calls, I knew there was a faithful 10 people that would show up every single time. And sometimes there would be 18, 20 people on the call, but I stopped texting everybody. I stopped. It was running an adult daycare, so I couldn't do it anymore. It gets very tiring and it will exhaust you. It absolutely will. The last thing, and this is probably the most important thing. If you're working with someone on helping them build their business, and they tell you flat out, Roseanne, Gina, Elizabeth, I'm not comfortable talking about the business. I don't want to sound salesy. I don't want to sound pitchy. I'm not comfortable. If they are not comfortable talking about the most important aspect of network marketing that is actually going to make you money, they are not meant for network marketing. And this is where you're just honest with them. Roseanne, Gina, Elizabeth, if you're not comfortable talking about the business, I think you maybe should just enjoy the products. And if you ever are more interested and you are really willing to do what is required to build the business, to learn how to talk about it, I am always here for you. In the meantime, enjoy the products. If you have any questions, you let me know. Bless, release with grace. Now, there was a common theme on these cards. There was a common word that I used. I would ask them, how long would you want to be broke? Yeah, I mean, it's sad, Gina, because so many people deserve this opportunity, and yet people will talk out of both sides of their mouth. Oh, I want to do the business, but yet they can't do it. They're not willing to invest in things. They're not willing to do this. They're not willing to do that. It's never going to work. Now, here's the thing. There's a common word that I use in all these cards that really determines if someone is right to build with you. And that word is uncomfortable. When someone is willing to get uncomfortable, to learn something new, to push past their fear, to push themselves further they can ever imagine, to do all of the things that they didn't think they could do. When someone just wants to be comfortable and they want to just stay status quo, that is not the makings for a good network marketer. The makings for a quality network marketer is that person that wants to grow. They want to enhance themselves. They want to get uncomfortable. They want to push the limits. That's when you know that you have a quality network marketer. So again, they're always busy. They are not comfortable posting all over social media. They're uncomfortable doing live video. That's not a make or break, but people should get better at live video. They are always in a lack mindset around money, broke thoughts all the time. They always have an excuse for everything. They aren't comfortable exchanging numbers with prospects. Listen, if you're afraid to ask someone for information or give it, it's not for you. They don't want to expand their warm market. I only want to talk to people I know. Sorry, this is not going to work. You are constantly reminding them of team calls. If they have to be reminded when they are meeting with their team every week, it's not for them. You're having to remind them about team and company events. If they're not excited to go and get the tickets as soon as they get on sale, they're not really serious. And finally, they're not comfortable talking about the business. The business is what makes money. If you're not comfortable talking about the business, you're not comfortable talking about money. And Roseanne says, I hate living in fear and will continue to grow and stretch past my fears. Remember, fear is your friend. So I want you guys in the chat box, whether you're on the live or the replay, don't affirm this to me. Affirm it to yourself. Type in the chat box, either live on the replay, fear is my friend. You want to lean into the fear. On the other side of fear is abundance. On the other side of fear is prosperity. On the other side of fear is joy and ease and peace. Fear is my friend. Don't affirm it to me. Affirm it to yourself. Use these 10 cues. Use these 10 cues to help you clarify if the people that you have on your team right now or the people that you're bringing onto your team are the right fit. So guys, love and gratitude. You guys are amazing. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will talk to you next time.